Hey guys, I wanted to open the floor up today for frequently asked questions, how to start your own mobile testing business. Guys, come on in. Do me a favor when you come in. You're gonna have to work hard. When you come in, guys, please share the live for me. Tap the screen. The one on. Hey, user 6960996. Please come in. If you stay or you leave, please hit the like for me, please. If you stay or if you leave, tap the screen for me, please. I want to open the floor for questions. Let me know if y'all want to hear music or no. Let me know if you want to hear music or no below. Hey guys, so we are live on all social media platforms. Maybe I will turn it down. I mean, that's low as it goes. Maybe I do it right here. I do it there, then y'all can't hear me over there. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna turn that. Let me know if you guys want to hear music or not. I'll probably put it on my phone. Hey Gail, so guys, yeah, I wanted to open the floor for frequently asked questions. You guys know that I am running a Black Friday special, and also my prices are going up at the beginning of the year. So I just wanted to come on, answer any questions that you guys may have about getting started with my training. So I'm just gonna leave the floor open for questions. I may play testimonials in the back until you guys have questions. I probably won't do like a workshop or anything right now, but I will answer questions. Hey Deborah, I will answer questions. Hey over there, where we watching at? YT is at YTFBIG. Where we at? Over there. Hey Portia Lake, who's watching over there on my FB? Let me know who you are. Comment below. Comment below. Let me know. Hey e-commerce. And let me know where you guys are watching from and what questions that you guys have about starting a mobile testing business. Mobile testing business. If you're new to my podcast, let me know. If you're new to my podcast, let me know. Let me know if you're new to my podcast. Hey, Wink. Let me know if you're new to my podcast. So I'm just going to be on here and explaining to you guys how you can start your own mobile testing business, get qualified, taking my course, even if you have no experience, no medical background, or if you're just starting from scratch. So if you're new to my page, I have trained hundreds of students across the United States to get qualified and launch their own mobile testing businesses, land contracts in this industry. In this industry, guys, you can charge whatever you want to charge because you're dealing with business here, right? But this is what we usually charge in the industry. When you're doing collections, guys, because we are doing collections for urine collections. Let me say that urine collections for different companies. So we do collections for DOT and non-DOT. So our prices are anywhere between 100 to 250 plus. Some people charge less than that. I teach my students to go for the gusto, get all of your coins. That's how I train my students, guys. One of my students in Georgia, yes, she charges $100 per collection for non-DOT. One of my students, she has secured a monthly retainer, I think two now, a monthly retainer with companies just for handling their post-accident collections, and they pay her simply just to be on call whenever they have a post-accident, right? And they don't have accidents all the time, so whenever there's an accident, she'll show up and they still have to pay her for that, but she has charged them a retainer to do that. Another one of my students, guys, she has partnered with a treatment center and a home health agency, and they send her consistent clients every single week. So this industry, guys, it is untapped. Untapped. It is a high paying skill, and a lot of people don't even know that it exists. So this is why I have been doing this for 2 years, trying my best to use my platform to let people know about this opportunity. So that's why I tell you guys to share the live, right? There's people that work for the labs. They don't even know. They don't even know that they can do this, right? I have several students that took my course, they didn't know that they could start their own business doing this, and they was working for the lab. One of my students worked for the lab for 23 years, and she didn't know that she can do this, start her own business, until she seen me on social media. So guys, it lets you know right now that there's not enough people out here doing this and no one is talking about it, right? So guys, for those of you that want to know like what is specimen collection and why is it needed, guys? So specimen collection is a really big deal because it is required, right? For workplace safety and also compliant and also federally aligned. So, especially under DOT, the Department of Transportation, there are two main categories, right? So you have DOT, which is required under federal law, 49 CFR Part 40. So for safety sensitive industries such as trucking, aviation, transit, railroad, pipeline, maritime, right? That's your DOT. For non DOT, these are for everyday private companies, right? Like construction companies and schools and hospitals, staffing agencies, home health providers, um, county offices, small businesses, treatment centers, etc. Right? So just think about this. Anywhere there are people working, especially around safety, there's testing happening, right? And those specimens, they don't collect themselves. So that's where you will come in at as a qualified collector. As a qualified collector, you're going to ensure that everything is done correctly, professionally, and make sure that it's compliant, right? These companies have to stay in compliant. And you can be mobile because you're going to travel to the job sites, the companies, events, schools, treatment centers, and you're going to get paid per collection, plus additional fees like for after hour fees, traveling, mileage. You charge that. In my training, I show you guys how to charge and how to do your breakdowns and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you still charge what you charge. You charge what you charge. Okay. So, guys, this is not just a job. This is a skill. It's a high paying skill. It's not going anywhere. It's a business, it's a career, and it's recession proof, guys, because this isn't optional. It's required. Companies, they must stay compliant whether the economy is up or down. It doesn't matter. And guess what? People are still getting hired every day. Every day. Accidents, they happen every day. Randoms, they happen every day. Post incidents, they happen, right? And federal regulations do not take a break. They do not close. It doesn't matter what's going on. It does not stop. Thank you for, hey, boss lady. Thank you for the badge. I mean, for the gift. It does not stop, right? So even during COVID, when the world stopped, guys, specimen collection did not stop. It actually increased, right? So let's just talk about some numbers right quick to just kind of give you an example, right? So say if you did a single on-site collection and you charge them $75. That's just 75. We're just gonna say flat rate. That's not even including the travel fees or if you're going after hours or your mileage. Okay. You can easily do 5 of those in a day. No problem. I'm gonna tell you this: 3 guys, if you do 3 a day or 2 a day, that's 5,000 per month, right? But we're just gonna stick to this. So if you do 5 in a day, that's 375. That's 1875 per week, right? Times 4, right? Then that's 7,500 per month. And remember, I told you some of my students are charging $100 for non-DOT collections. So imagine that at her rate. This is your business. You charge what you want, right? Some of my students, they start part-time and a few months later they replace their income. Guys, this industry doesn't care about your background. It cares about compliance, your professionalism, and your willingness to show up. That this is what makes you stand out. You show up, right? These, a lot of the brick and mortar companies or companies that you may know about, like the Quest and the LabCorp, right? They have brick and mortar locations. They don't leave their location to do testing. They close at 5 o'clock. They're not open on weekends, right? So this is why the labs, LabCorp, Quest, CRL, the different labs, they partner with us because we help them make money and save money at the same time, right? And it's better than that, right? So they actually, let me do this right quick for TikTok. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this right quick. I forgot. My bad, TikTok. My bad. Okay. So, yeah, because you as a qualified collector, you are only doing the collections, right? You're going to send those specimens off to the lab and they're going to do the analysis on it for DOT, right? If you're doing non-DOT, then you can do instant cups, but that's we're talking about that later. Okay. So the lab will charge you a fee to do the analysis for you. So this is how they make their money because these people are very smart, right? They understand that they can't be in New York and Chicago at the same time, right? So this company, they get to sleep and still make money while they're sleeping, right? They get to make money while they're closed because you as a qualified collector, you're out here making money, right? And they're going to charge you that fee of $15 or $16 or 20 or 30 per collection. However, you are not paying that fee, right? The customer, the client, the employer is going to pay that fee. So if you are charging a customer $100 to do a test, a collection, and you know the lab is going to charge you $20 for that collection, I mean for do the to do the analysis, then you're going to charge the employer $120. Does that make sense? Because you're not eating up that bill. You don't have to. The only way you don't charge the employer is if they have their own lab account and their own CCFs, right? Custody and control forms. If they have their own custody and control forms, then you only charge them the $100, and then the lab will bill them that $20 or whatever that they're charging them, guys. So at the end of the day, you'll always be in the green. You'll always make a profit, right? Thank you. I'm glad you understand that. So that's how that works. They also send you all of your supplies for free. So you don't even have to pay for the supplies. You don't even have to pay to ship the specimen to the lab, right? Because they're going to send you your FedEx mailers. Your prepaid postage is already paid for. So you're not even paying for that. That's already paid, baby. They understand. Let me tell you why. Companies, employees are a liability. We know this. This is why AI is taking over so many people's jobs, right? This is the truth, right? You can't deny it. You can't be complacent. You can't be delusional. This is happening. It's happening, right? So this is how the employers, they want to be able to expand and make more money without the struggle of dealing with employees. They don't want the responsibility of that, right? They have to pay employees insurance, workers' comp, dental, 401k. If they get hurt on the job, then that's workers' comp. If they fire them for piss poor performance, then they have to pay them unemployment. Then they're sitting on the clock, right? They're not using their unique gift skills, creativity, to go out here and make this company money because they're only getting paid by the hour. I don't blame them. You ain't paying me enough to go out here and do all that. People that go to work, they say, I just want to make my money and go home. I ain't trying to do nothing extra. I ain't trying to do none of that, right? Most people. Anyway, so they like, damn, y'all just sitting on our clock watching Coach Portia on TikTok or FBYG, where you watching from. Y'all not doing nothing out here, right? But us as entrepreneurs, as the collectors, right? We're marketing. We're in the Chamber of Commerce, right? We're doing events. We're we're going out offering free randoms to get our foot in the door. We're getting set up on retainers. We're on GMB. We're doing all that work, right? Because we're going to get all of our money. So that's why they link up with us. It makes sense. Plus, it will cost them billions of dollars to open up 30,000 locations, guys. Every company wants to expand. If you want to go fast, you go by yourself. If you want to go further, you take people with you. So that's what they're doing. They're expanding, they're networking, they're smart, right? Just say, for instance, if they was to get 30 30,000 partners. And that's nothing because we're all over 50 states, right? All over the United States, all 50 states. Okay. Your qualification is available in all 50 states. This service is needed. This premium service is needed in all 50 states. Okay. Got it. So therefore, if they was to open or have 30,000 partners, hey, YT, 30,000 partners, and just say, for instance, if they only making only $1,800 per month off of 30,000 locations, guys, that lab is generating $54 million per month. Pretty soon, thank you for the badge, YT. Pretty soon, these labs are not going to be doing walk-in locations. Like they're not going to have walk-in locations, right? Oh, you purchased this morning. Hey, D. Thank you. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Y'all give it up for D. She purchased this morning. She registered for the course. Guys, y'all know I'm having my Black Friday deal. So she got a really good deal, guys, signing up. And you sign up as an instructor, I think, right? So instead of 600, guys, she only paid $270 because right now it's 55% off of my trainings, guys. So listen, definitely my training is going up at the first of the year, right? I have the lowest rates out here. I have the lowest rates out here. And as far as I know, right, I duplicate. My students are winning, right? Because they're working. I can't make them win. You see what I'm saying? But they're willing to do the work to win. So my prices have been within reach for 2 years because I've been trying to help people get to this bag, right? But if you can just go to my testimonials and you'll hear the testimonials, right? I create winners. I don't sell courses. I create winners. That is what I do. It is impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. It's impossible. It's a known fact. Everything I touch turns to gold, but I can duplicate. I don't eat by myself. I don't eat by myself. I can't eat by myself. I've tried it. I can't. It don't last long, baby. I got to be out here helping my people, right? It's just my purpose. It's just what I love to do. And I love to help people get a bag. It's exciting. It's exciting, man. There's so many people out here that don't even know that these bags exist, right? And you can always create, right? It's just about you moving, doing something different so you'll receive other downloads. You're not who you're going to be yet, guys. You're not, right? You think, but no, you're not who you're going to be yet at all. You have to be willing to make moves. And guys, instead of 400 is 180, right? If you just want to do the collections only. Payment plans are available. Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Okay. And Shop Pay is just Affirm. So regular price 400, going up at the first of the year. My trainer bundle, which you're getting certified to do collections for DOT, non-DOT. Yes, my mock exams come included with that. It is a self-paced course. As a trainer, you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as a trainer. Regular price 600. Now you can get it for 270. After the first of the year, that will be going up to $1,500, guys, because you're getting all three. And there's people that offer that course for $2,300 and up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just keep it real. There's instructors out here that won't even allow you to be an instructor. Real talk. They will not allow you to be instructors because they feel like they're in competition with you, which is crazy to me. But your vibe bring your tribe. Your vibe bring your tribe. You can't train everybody. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I know we need more trainers out here in this space. This is why I always try to tell people, we need your voice. There's other people. Your tribe is waiting on you. They waiting for you, right? So you can help them get to their next level. And of course, you're gonna get paid by default, guys. Right? You have to understand this, guys. Colleges, they enroll 18.1 million students per year. The universities, right? They generate $993 billion per year for degrees that does not always lead to jobs. There's people out here right now with 4 and 5 and 6 degrees that cannot find a job or struggling, right? Degrees and sleeping in their car, degrees and living in storage units, right? So When you, as an instructor, and you start this, you have something and you're offering something to people, a resource that is truly needed. They don't have to beg for a seat at the table. They don't have to worry about standing in line and someone saying, well, we don't like how you look, so we're not going to hire you. We don't like your name, so we're not going to hire you, right? They want you to jump through hoops. With this, there's no competition like that. These companies don't care about your degree, your background, where you come from. Are you available? Right. I'm a whole RN and my future is an unprofessional girl. I'm so sorry, man. But you know why they doing that, honey. You know why they doing it. I'm gonna tell you something about why they doing it. Because they see that a lot of women, and especially Black women, are getting to that profession. Let's just keep it real. It's always an oppressor in the mix. It's always somebody trying to oppress. You see what I'm saying? But baby, your gifts will make room for you. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, we are creators. You are a creator, right? You're a creator. God created us all to create. You have to always be willing to create. You have something in you to create, right? You're always going to receive a download. If you're not receiving downloads, you got to continue to move, right? If you went through school, you got good grades. I got to tell anybody in college, anybody that's going to law school, nursing school, medical school, especially if you're making good grades, you should be keeping really, really great notes. Good notes, very, I'm talking about the best notes you can never take with the best penmanship you could never have, right? And you should be selling your notes. Anybody in college, going to college for nursing school, anything, you shouldn't have to struggle in college, baby, because you should be selling your notes. That's a gift. That's something that you have created. It is your own notes, your own downloads, your own way of how you receive something to learn something, and you showing your grades. These are LAs, baby. I pass. You see these A's? Here go the notes that I use. Here go my notes right here. People used to sell notes all the time back in the day, right? You have to find out how to use your creativity to make it out here to thrive, not survive, but thrive. Because your gifts with an S will make room for you. You see what I'm saying? It will make room for you. Can't nobody take that from you. It's always an oppressor in the mix trying to oppress somebody. You see what I'm saying? So listen. Like that is heartbreaking, right? But baby, you ain't gotta let it break you, because you gotta understand and know who you are and whose you are. You was given the power to obtain wealth, honey. You were given the power to obtain wealth. God gave you that power to obtain wealth. God gave you the power of spoken word, baby. Your words are powerful, what you speak out of your mouth. So I understand everybody might be in an uproar and they may have some type of vibration of defeat. But don't you have that vibration of defeat, because that vibration is going to meet you where you are every time. You got to stand in your authority and your power, stand in your power, use your power, and stand on some principles, period. That's why they're doing that. There's no lack of money. Okay, so the profession, now they got to pay out of their pocket for it. You have the power to obtain wealth. You ain't got to worry about that. You got the power to obtain wealth, right? You do. So anyway, this is why I spend time trying to help people be entrepreneurs, right? Entrepreneurs. Hello. Yeah, just pivot. That's all you got to do. Just pivot, right? And that's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to pivot, right? We are told to do things a certain type of way, and that's what we do. Some people will not come off of what they've been taught, what has been indoctrinated into them. It is what it is, and that's it. A lot of people won't even look into entrepreneurship. They will not, because we're not trained, taught to be entrepreneurs. We are trained to work for other people, build them up, fund their dreams, go to school to learn exactly what we're supposed to learn to build them up. Yet, so many people still struggle. I struggled when I worked for other people. You see what I'm saying? I struggled. I struggled. Both me and my husband struggled working for other people. Things have not changed out here in this work world. You see what I'm saying? When I left corporate America, I was making $17 an hour. My daughters make $17 an hour. You see what I'm saying? So nothing has changed, right? So you just have to be willing to learn. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all got to be the jack of all trades, know how to do everything until you find one that you love, that you know how to do well. Not even that you know how to do well. You should know how to do everything, right? Everything. You should never turn down learning something new, right? Guys, there's so many ways to get a bag out here. You know, you could be getting paid on FB, YT, Reels, Threads, all these things. There's so many ways. When I was focused on trying to get a little money over there on Facebook with the little content, I had made like $2,500, $2,700, something like that. Let me see. It's so easy to make money over here. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? It's baby, you should be getting a check over here, check over there, everywhere. Check. Let me see how much that check is. Let's see. Let's see. Twitter me. Hey, just me. Is that you, Lisa? Where my dashboard at? Twitter me. Okay, they didn't change. Okay, my limitation. Let's see how much my checks was. My checks. Twitter me. They didn't change some of stuff around. I think it was like 2,500, something like that. I got a picture. Oh, it may be in this phone. I think I may do have it in this phone. Let me see. Let me see if I got it in this phone. Twitter me. Let me see if it's in here. Let me see if I can take my time and find it. Guys, it's bread everywhere out here, man. Check over here, check over there, everywhere, check. It just takes patience. You know, you just have to be willing to do it. You just have to be willing to do it. I need to delete some stuff out of here. I got too much stuff in here. Twitter me. Set your temperature, respect. That's what I see. Twitter me. Green giant. And now, especially since you got AI out here, man, you can make this content and go on about your business. Cause you know everybody, they just want to be entertained. People just want to be entertained. That's it. You barely, I can't find it. Probably ain't be on here. I'm gonna find it. She was on my other phone. Twitter me. Who's that? No, that's not it. Oh, my bad, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not it. Let me get out of here. You got to put big in your business. Oh, mama. Put big in your business. Okay. I don't know what it said. I'm gonna have to find it. But anyway, especially now, guys, since oh wait a minute. Since Twitter me. Since you got AI, man, you can make content so quick and get paid. All people want to see is foolishness. That's how they want to see. They don't want to see nothing educational, nothing that's gonna benefit them, nothing that's gonna. They don't care. They want to see foolishness, especially on Facebook. That wasn't even it. I'm sorry, that wasn't even it. That was something else. I was trying to find my Facebook one. But anyway, people just want to be entertained, right? You can, I mean, but this is the thing. Say for instance, you get into AI, right? You may have a cookbook, you may have different ways, you may do yoga. I mean, just whatever your creativity is, right? Speaking to the people. You make the AI, you generate the AI how you want a woman sitting in crisscross applesauce, right? Crisscross applesauce. 12. Let me approve y'all post because I couldn't see it. Crisscross applesauce. And then you do a voiceover of what you want, the message that you want to tell the masses. It's so easy now. You used to have to, man, when I used to do content, I used to have to do so much to do content. So much. Right? I had to take a whole Sunday to do bulk content. You can do that stuff through AI so quickly now and get paid. Nobody should be struggling. Okay, but anyway, let me move on. Let me move on. I'm really thinking about putting out an AI course too, man. But I'm on. I cannot. It's hard. It's hard not create. I'm actually on a creative probation right now. But golly, I know it's so many ways out here for my people to get a bag. You see what I'm saying? There's so many ways for people to get, and it's easy. It is not hard, right? But you just got to be willing to do the work and be patient. You see what I'm saying? Be patient, right? You just got to be willing to be patient. Twitter me. Are you talking about in nursing? We should be pulling at least 5K per week. Are you talking about in nursing or in general? In general, I agree. A day. In general, per day. I'm telling you guys, it's not hard. I've had $5,000 days. I've had $16,000 days. You see what I'm saying? It is not hard. The thing about it is you cannot put limitations on yourself. The only limitations are the ones you put on yourself. Money is an energy that flows freely to everybody. It's a free for all. But when people start putting limitations on it, like they can't have it, they not worth it, nobody can do that, then they can't because they put the limitations on themselves. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. I've seen it. I've done that. I've been that. I've done that. Ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going for no $5,000 day. I'm looking for $40,000 days. The L tree in my bio, $40,000 days, right? Because it's out here, but it just takes work, strategy, investing. You see what I'm saying? Listen, my $40,000 days comes with investment. You see what I'm saying? It comes with investment, and I don't have a problem with that, guys, because money sitting still is money dying. Money moving is money multiplying. Listen, you got people that complain about investing in themselves. That's why they broke. It's the law of reciprocity. That's a law. You see what I'm saying? So many people they sit around, they wait on I'm waiting on God to bless me. I'm waiting on God to do this, baby. The blessing is in the law. You got to follow the universal law, the principal laws, the laws that God set here for us. The laws bless us, right? If you're sowing your seeds, you're going to reap your harvest. You got law of seed and harvest. You got law of obedience, law of faith, law of attraction, law of reciprocity, law of vibration, law of spoken word, law of polarity, law of proportional return. You have so many different laws, and people don't know they're not following them. Some people following it and don't even know. They're unaware that they're following the law. So when people see others successful, they just say, oh, God is blessing you. God don't sit up and say, oh, you know what? You right there with the red shirt. I'm gonna bless you today and not her. That ain't how God work. Now God does give us favor, grace, and mercy. Thank you, Lord. But all the other stuff, baby, we gotta stand in the law in order to receive the blessing. You can be gifted in struggling. You can be saved in struggling. You could be doing all the things right but struggling because you're not standing in the law. You're not following principles. And this is where the lack is. People don't know about the principles. People don't know about the principles. Everybody don't know about the principles. Everybody don't talk about the principles. I was in church for the longest and didn't hear about the principles. I heard about the blessings of God, the blessings of God, the blessings of God, the blessings of God, blessing. How do we get it? What do we do? We got to be a good person. I don't curse. I don't sleep around. I'm married. All the things that people try to do to get into the blessing of God, but they're not following the law. I don't curse. Such a good Christian. I'm such a good Christian. I'm such a good Christian. Baby, God judge your heart posture. Not performance, but posture. Have you been faithful? Have you been a good steward of your money? All those things are law. It's the law of cause and effect. You see what I'm saying? All those things are law. You see what I'm saying? Law. My son said, hey, son, how are your son, girl? All those things are cause and effect. That's why, listen, if y'all don't know the laws, get my Kingdom Coded Flip Deck. It's on Black Friday sale, too. It's $8. L tree in my bio. Regular price, $20, right? You just made $33, period. You see what I'm saying? But people don't understand it. It's more, I think it's more comforting for people to just say, I'm waiting on God. You see what I'm saying? It's just a comfort there. But it's also complacency, right? Because you can't be delusional, right? Like so many people say, well, I'm happy. Like I may be in lack, I may be living on the street, I may be what, but I'm happy. And a lot of people say, well, as long as you're happy, that's fine. But it does not change the reality. God wants you to be rich. It is the desire of God that you should get rich. God wants you to get rich because he can express himself better through you if you have plenty of things to use and giving him expression. He can live more in you if you have unlimited command of the means of life. Hello? Hello? Yes, God, everything God is ain't away from me. God is in me. I acknowledge the God in me every day. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God in me. Hello? Because what my church people at, God said what? God will do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think through the power that working within you. You, this is the power that working within you. Baby, you have dominion over your own life, circumstances, gifts, skills, dominion, power. Walk in your dominion in your own lane. I don't care if a million doing it on your north, south, east, and west. You have gifts that you are only uniquely qualified to share with the world. You have dominion over your own lane. That's why you got millions of braiders out here, millions of people that do lashes, millions of bread companies, million of burger makers, million of speakers, million of courses, millions of things and people. That ain't stop not nobody. It sure ain't stopped me and ain't gonna stop me. You have dominion. You have the power of spoken word, baby. Your words have power. Watch your words. Watch your mouth because they form your reality. Your words are the GPS, baby, to your future. If you don't want to go there, it's simple. Don't say it. Don't say it. I understand that you can get tricked by what you see with your natural eye, but baby, don't be fooled. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, baby. We are spirit, code, and vibration, and a whole blueprint. So I'm going to use my power, stand in my power, use my words, walk in my dominion, command my wealth, not by labor, but by divine law. Period. Period. Hello? And my wealth that I command, I'm going to see it in this lifetime. I'm going to see it and be able to show others and express because that's how I give God expression. It says God wants you to get rich, not just spiritually, outwardly. God wants you to get rich because he can express himself better through you if you have plenty of things. Things, seek first the kingdom and all his righteousness, and all those things will be added to you, right? Things to use in giving him expression. He can live more in you if you have unlimited command of the means of life. What is the means of life? Comment below. What are the means of life? Baby, you got people need health care, can't afford it. You got people need food, water. Come on, man. Too many people blame God for not having. God said, I've given you everything you need here. You sitting waiting on me, think you're going to rub God like a genie. He said, poof. Poof. He wants us to be more aligned. It's all about alignment. Alignment. You see what I'm saying? It's not about walking like a Christian or talking like a Christian or looking like you Christian or dressing like you Christian and saying and being the sweetest person in the room and letting people misuse you and being passive. God said, let business be business, period. Not holding your tongue. Oh, you ain't gonna be blessed because you cussed him out. You went off on him. You hold your tongue with growth. That's what makes a person hold their tongue, grow, not being a Christian. Because, baby, you got Christians out here doing the worst. That's why God is a God of principle, not emotions, not opinions. Hello, God is a God of principles, not a God of emotion. That's why the system is incorruptible. You can cry, you can scream, you can do all of the extra. But the only thing that's going to release your blessing is principle, is law. We live in the law of the land right now, y'all. You know right now, if you leave out your house and go and bust somebody's window, they're going to probably put you in jail, right? If you go break the law, what's going to happen? Hello? What's going to happen if you break the law? You're going to get a fine. You're going to go to prison. You're going to go to jail. People obey the law that don't want to go to jail. Exactly. That's why I don't fool with them people, man. That's why I don't fool with them people. They don't even know. I don't fool with them. I can't deal. And that's why I let people know up top, I'm not a Christian. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I believe in God, but no. Because you ain't gonna try to put me in damn box or damn pedestal or try to condemn me with how you feel, with your emotions. When I know God is a God of principle, I don't need I don't need a word or something to tell me, oh, you know, you'll go to hell if you do this. I'm morally right. I'm a morally a great human being. I don't need a law set in place to tell me you can't do X, Y, Z to this person or you're gonna get in trouble. That's not me. You see what I'm saying? That's not me. I ain't finna go out here hurt somebody or not hurt. Oh, I ain't finna do that to you because I know I'll go to jail. I'm not gonna do that to you because I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person, so that's why I'm not going to do that. Right? If I hold my tongue, I'm holding my tongue out of wisdom, and then I know because if I go off on you, that's just gonna mess my day up. You mad alone by yourself? Let you be mad. Why I got to be mad with you? I went to this location. This lady was so, this lady pissed me off, baby. She was so mean. She was just mean. I'm like, oh, baby. Am I mad? I'm like, baby, when she come back with my stuff, baby, I'm finna, baby, I had went through my head 3 or 4, 5 times what I'm finna say to this woman. Baby, it was heavy. I was like, this is what I'm finna say to this way. She finna get it, baby. I got my stuff. I just turned around and walked out because it ain't even worth it. You see what I'm saying? Not because I'm a good Christian and I'm holding my tongue. I chose to secure my peace. Why? She the one having a messed up day. She the one at work. She got to keep dealing with whatever she dealing with. I'm good. I ain't got to go off in there with her. I ain't got to give her my energy like that. I ain't do that because I'm a Christian. It's because I'm grown. I'm wise. And I'm not giving my energy to that. That's it. It ain't got nothing to do with me being Christian or religious. It ain't got nothing to do with it. And at the end of the day, if I would have cussed her out, I'm still following principle. They ain't gonna stop me from getting anything that I'm doing according to the law. You see what I'm saying? However, I'm wise. I'm grown. I ain't got to go there with her. I ain't got to go there with nobody. We have choices. The law of cause and effect. Now, if I would have went off on her, that would have caused me to have a messed up day, the whole day, and talking about it the whole ride, getting my husband riled up and upset because he see I'm upset. Now it's a domino effect. It ain't worth it. This is why, with wisdom, with growth, if you're not changing your ways with growth and age and wisdom, what the world? People say, God's still working on me. Now you just ain't decided to work on yourself. You still just petty and childish and doing things in childish ways. Ain't got nothing to do with God. God's still working on me. Baby, God don't need to work on you. You need to work on you. I'm still learning. God still working on me with that. Nah. You still working on you. You decide not to work on that part, baby. That ain't got nothing to do with God, baby. God said, I'm tired of you. Tired of your folk pulling me into all of that. I'm tired of taking the blame for all of it. Sure, baby, listen. You let the devil use you, baby. We all got good and bad in us. You choose to activate it or not. It's up to you if you choose to use it or not. It's up to you. Ain't nothing jumped in you and made you do that. That's just a part of you. Hello, the yin and the yang that you decide to use. Some people use it, some people don't. It is what it is. They ain't got nothing to do with that. Come on in. Come on in. I'm tired of it. It's so easy for people to have that scapegoat. They gotta blame somebody. They're gonna blame the devil, they're gonna blame God. It's never their fault. God's still working on me. God's still working on me. Come on. Right, but anyway, how I get on this? See, this is why I know I'm missing. Listen, Lord, what am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be? And Lord, where's my next level in life? What? I know I'm not who I'm going to be in, but Lord, what about? I know I love talking about these principles. I know that, baby. I know if you get on the line with me, baby, you gonna hear Portia talk about these. I'm obsessed with God's principles. Okay, obsessed because these principles, baby, God is the one. Hello, God, you gave us the kingdom principles. You gave us literally everything. We don't have to beg bread at all. Just got to be willing to do the work. And some people don't want to do the work. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, how did I get here? Let me keep going. How did I get here? Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, how do you get qualified to actually start your mobile testing business? Listen, on Sundays, I just need to get dedicated Sundays to just principle. I don't want people trying to say I'm a preacher. I'm not. I am who you see I am, baby. This is not a representative. This is me. Hello. Portia is who Portia is. Portia gonna talk about God. Portia gonna talk about principle. Hello. Portia gonna rap if she wanna rap. Portia gonna do what Portia wanna do. Hello. I need to dedicate Sundays just talking about the principles of God. In God. Let me stop just playing out. Anyway. So, guys, in order to be a qualified collector, you need the proper training, guys. Real training, not a 2-minute video, baby. There's some scammers out here, baby. Will scam the draws off of you for $1,500. Baby, they're going to scam your draw right up off it. But they don't care out here. They don't care. See, that's that law of proportional return. See, the quality and the clarity of the seed that you sow affects the speed in the abundance of the harvest. See, in the scammers, they reap what they sow. They reap what they sow. I follow the principle of proportional return. I don't hand people scraps. I honestly give way. I give too much. I give a lot of value, right? All my students across the board to tell you, I give a lot of value. You see what I'm saying? And I show up, I answer the phone, I go live in my community, we strategize, we go mock prep. Like I do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm following the law of proportional return. You see what I'm saying? Like it's that's just me. Lady, people take your money out here. They talk a good game, but soon they get your money, they switch. And that's just real. That's why your vibe bring your tribe. You see what I'm saying? You have people that hop and they hear something. Oh, that sounds good right there. I should go through them. Let me go through. Then next thing you know, they're like, oh, I went through this person and they had scammed me. They was real nice and nasty. I bet. I bet they was, baby. I bet they was. Hey, hey. I bet they was, baby. Because that's what they do. They do. Anyway, guys, see, I just got off the line again. That's why I need to stay on a sheet. Stay on a program. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, I offer 3 self-paced qualification guides, DOT qualification training, so you learn to collect according to federal regulations. Non-DOT service private companies, clinics, treatment centers, staff and agencies, and more. And also, guys, the trainer for those who want to certify others and create additional streams of income. Like myself, I'm a trainer. I love to teach, right? I love to create. I love to help my people get to a bag. Hello. Hello, look at AI discussing spiritual principles. Share your thoughts. Can y'all see that? Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa on my FB. Can y'all see that? I think that's just, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Anyway, guys, inside of my program, you get a self-paced training, you get the mock exam, you get marketing strategies, you get lab partnership guidance, real world templates, compliance support, and nationwide community, guys, because you're going to be in my community with other like-minded individuals. Some of my students, they pass and complete the whole course in a week. It's not hard, guys. You do not need a medical background. All you need is the willingness to learn and take action, guys. You can start from home, from your car, add the service to an existing business that you're doing. Guys, it's not just about collecting. This is about options and building your own lane. Your own lane, guys. So now that you guys understand the opportunity, let's talk about the next steps, right? So, guys, I want to personally invite you to enroll in one of my courses today, right? DOT, non DOT bundle, right? Regular price $400, but right now it's 55% off for my Black Friday sale, and it's only $180. Payment plans are available, guys. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Also, if you want to be a trainer, right? Do collections, become a trainer, add on 10 plus streams of income for yourself. Regular price is 600, but today for the Black Friday deals, instead of 600, you're only paying $270. That is it. Take advantage of the payment plans if you need to. Guys, you're putting yourself in position, right? In a recession-proof industry, federally mandated by law, qualification valid in all 50 states for 5 years, right? Get qualified whenever you want to run up a bag, you can. Make yourself available out here, right? So when you enroll, you're going to get the marketing material, compliance tools, your mock exam, your own. It's an online course. It's self-paced. You're going to get all of this, everything you need to get started immediately, guys. It's federally mandated. It's recession-proof. So there's no reason you can't be collecting next when people collect every day. There's no such thing as job security, guys. People are getting laid off every day. Some new rule is coming up to oppress the people, right? If you look like me, 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July. 400,000. Guys, we need more trainers. We need more instructors. Hey, King, are you in my training, King? I don't know why I keep thinking you're in my course. We need instructors that are willing to reach back. Oh, guys, thank you guys so much for the likes, y'all. Period. Willing to reach back and pull others up with them. I cannot do it by myself, right? We need more instructors, guys. I'll be passing the baton soon. I've been doing this for 2 years. I got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, right? So, gotta pass the baton, baby. We need more instructors, somebody that's going to be serious about getting into this industry. Don't gatekeep. I'm telling you, you got people out here that will not qualify you to be a trainer because they are a true hater. They'll train you, but won't allow you to be an instructor because they view you as competition. That's just the way it is, right? So you come in, you be better, you be different. You don't be like that. You see what I'm saying? You have resources to help somebody. You can't help nobody if you don't have no resources and no money. Gotta be able to help somebody, right? So hey, you can give them an opportunity. They gotta do the work. Everybody gotta work. Everybody gotta work, right? So you gotta decide, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do this for me. It's personal. I don't know how old you are, but it should, if you 40, it should be personal. Forget the kids now. No, 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 no. I have already said, baby, forget these kids. They grown. Everything, every move I have made, every decision, every investment, everything has always been about everybody else and my kids. It ain't never been about me. But now it's personal. It's about me. Period. Forget them kids. It's personal. Hello? I know why I'm doing it to get me to my next level. Hello? What? Why? To get me to my next level. Who I'm doing it for? Me? They say, who's your why? Your children? No, my children are not my why. No, they not my why. No, 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 no. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. Who I'm doing it for and why. Baby, because I will not be old and broke. And if you continue to be complacent and sit around here and let time pass you by and you not trying to make moves to get you to your next level, you will be old and broke. Let's just keep it real. They listen, it's not the listen. You 30 years ago, you could be, you could survive and be old and broke. 20 years ago. Oh, okay. 15. Now you cannot. They literally trying to cut off everything that can help somebody. Government assistance, all that. No, you're not getting that. You do not want to be old and broke. You do not want to have to knock on your children door and say, I need to stay with you because I was afraid to make moves. I was scared to invest in myself. You know, I've been waiting on God this whole time. I guess God just overlooked me. No. You overlooked your own power. You didn't stand in your dominion. You didn't stand in your authority. You didn't command. You didn't believe. You just woke up every day like it was an accident. Once you start to view and see your future, like, damn, like time go by fast. Look at your children. They getting older. They 20, baby. You not 20. You may feel 20, may even look 20, but you're not 20. And at 60, do you want to still be working for people when you tired? At 65, at 70, you look up and have nothing to show for it. All you did was learn how to do their job. Theirs. Nothing for yourself. Didn't learn anything else. You didn't dab off into your creativity. You didn't create. Didn't invest. Didn't save because you couldn't save. Wasn't a good steward over your money. Look back, nothing to show for it. Now you're looking to your kids to take care of you. No. Mm-mm. Forget these kids. Focus on you. It should only be about you right now. You hitting your multi-million-dollar year, $1 million year, and able to see it, touch it, feel it, not just on paper, but to see it and feel it and touch it. I will be able to see it, not on paper, in my account, July. Period. I will be able to see it, touch it, feel it, take it. July. Period. Why? Because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do according to the law. I'm investing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and what I know I'm supposed to do. I know why I'm doing it. I will not be old and broke. Period. I'm trying to tell you, it's not the vibe, baby. You're getting old, ma'am. I don't know how old you are, sir, but you're getting old and too old to be playing these games. Too old to keep adding stuff to the TikTok shop, but not doing anything to learn something for yourself. Baby, knowledge is power. No one can ever take away from you what you have learned. Nobody. Knowledge is power. right? And when you create, you're creating something that you have created. Nobody can take that from you. Nobody. You see what I'm saying? See how they come, like she said with the nurse, and they try to come on and regulate, right? With me, yeah, I do DOT. It's federally regulated, right? They can come along and try to regulate something if they chose to, right? I created a whole. I'm the first person to create a DNA curriculum for DNA collectors. It cannot be regulated. It's mine. I created it. Guess what? What my girl at my lady that was on here that do nursing. Baby, you create your training, they cannot regulate your training, your notes that you have generated and you didn't pass all your ex what they call it, LSAT, and your all your or exams, straight A's, your notes, them yours. They can't regulate your stuff. It's yours. Y'all gotta start creating, right? But guys, I had to make a lot of moves to get to this point of my life, right? I had to make a lot of moves. NCLEX, what they call it? NCLEX. Is that right? Did I say that right? I'm sorry if I didn't say it right. NCLEX, did I say that right? I had to make a lot of moves to get. I've had 70 jobs. I've made a lot of moves, but movement is magic. Is needed. You have to move to discover your purpose because your purpose does not discover you. You discover it. So I'm excited about, what's next for me because I know I'm not who I'm going to be yet. And I'm excited about it. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm taking a deep, deep interest in, hey Vanessa, a deep interest in, the principles, this law. And I know it'll set a lot of people free. You see what I'm saying? That's why I have my kingdom coded community and my kingdom coded flip deck. Go to my L tree in my bio, purchase that. You need it. You need it. So you'll know what laws you need to stand on, what laws are you activating. Guys, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I can't see this. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, guys. You have to know, right? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, right, you have to know. But I don't think I can tell you right now, if you ain't willing to know the laws, just watch your mouth. Watch your mouth and watch the words that come out your mouth. Watch them. You know what I'm saying? Watch them. Like, come on. Like, imagine living till you 90 years old and struggling. Come on, man. Come on. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, thank you. Like, come on, man. To 90 and struggling. Like, baby, they taking people from just putting it on the street because they behind $100 on taxes. And nobody there to help them. Why? What? They did pay for the house, and now they put because they know people ain't finna work forever. People listen, and people don't be invested like that. They don't tell us to do that. It's the media, baby. This is what you need to have because this is what success looks like. You need to have the house, you need to have the cars, you need to have all the clothes, you need to have the bags, you need to have the shoes, you need to have the phone, you need to have the look. That is success. That's what it looks like. Now you 60 years old, 70 years old, and pay for your house. And now you ain't got no money to pay. When them taxes come out, you can't pay it. But you got a Louis bag. You got a Louis bag. I think I'm gonna make some fish. You got a Louis bag. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all don't get caught off into this mess. Don't get caught off into this mess. Hone in, get focused, make moves. When you do something new, it's gonna give birth to new money making ideas. I create all the time. Hello. I create all the time. I got guides on Amazon people can buy. I mean, I got, baby, I got something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. And I will continue to create. I love creating. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Over there on YT, if you go to the L, you can actually see it in the comment section. In the comment section over here on FB, I'm not sure how it shows up on YT though. It's here in the comment section. You can click that link and it'll take you to my website so you can purchase. It's actually going to take you to the link tree. That way you can decide if you want to use the payment plan options or pay it in full. If you decide that you just want to pay it in full, you just pay it in full. That's it. When you get to check out, just pay in full. You don't have to do the payment plan options, right? But anyway, guys, if you was to do the payment plan, you probably pay like a $25 to $100 today. Depends on which one you go through. Maybe not even that much because it's only 180 and 270. So I don't know how it works over there, but you'll see. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Any questions for me, guys? Any questions?